Hi, Peter Tunney.
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 Rhymes with funny.
Funny.
Or money.
Tunney. We are here in Wynwood Walls, and this is an interview for Street Art in Action. So I resume my interview in 3 questions. So do you consider yourself or your artist's work as an urban space transformer, or is it much more as an interior reflection approach?
Wow. Suppose it's neither of those. I mean, I like to transform spaces and I like to transform places.
Okay.
And I've been doing that every day for a long time, creating environments. I consider the gallery inside an environment. You can see in this place, it's a really strange and transformative environment. I don't think anyone has ever come in here and figured out why I have the chandeliers or anything. And I want to do that. I want you to be a little off balance. I think a good art show asks questions, doesn't give answers, but I'll give you some answers today. And I'm also in the middle of the Wynwood Walls. I was the first tenant in the Wynwood Walls. I've had a studio here for 10 years. We have over 100 street artists that have painted a wall outside. And the Wynwood Walls, and me within the Wynwood Walls, has certainly transformed this whole neighborhood. Being here in the Wynwood Walls, certainly the Wynwood Walls and the art activations here and inside my studio, from the micro to the macro, has obviously transformed this neighborhood. It's created a neighborhood that wasn't here. It's created a community that wasn't here. What I think is more important is I think it's really launched a concept, a transformative concept around the world and changed the world. I think it's safe to say that street art is changing the world. It's affecting elections, it's affecting the way we think, it's having an effect on how we address certain issues, how we bring up certain issues. Artists can do things other people can't do. And there's lots of other places. I don't want to say like the Wynwood Walls, but there's other walls project, community projects, street art projects. And another thing to remember and recognize that I think is really important is that the street art community is now a real community. When we first got here 10 years ago, I don't think Aiko from Japan knew the London Police from the Netherlands, knew Nunca from South America. They had an artist dinner here our first year here. There was like 10 artists and 20 people. Our artist dinner this year was 450 people. Over these last 10 years, I would say almost all of these artists have not only know each other, but have met each other. And they've all been here at the same time, 50 or 60 artists, exchanging emails and stuff. And I think if Aiko did go to Amsterdam, she would definitely look up the London Police. They all communicate, they support each other, they look at each other's Instagrams, and they also collaborate on lots of projects. So that community, the whole street art community, which is really loving, caring community, and I think that their main platform is how we treat each other, how we treat discarded and marginalized people, and how we treat the environment. Everyone is on that in some way. And so this is really a collection of social activists that make art and have something to say. So yeah, I think it's transforming the space inside and outside. And then I think it transforms the space outside of America.
Yeah, I agree with that. I have a blog, and the blog is just looking to make a community of artists that are transforming the world, not just graffiting it without mentality, but just making it beautiful and with a logical view about the ethical, the beauty of the place, making it like greater for tourists to come and visit it. So it's really related with what you said.
I find all of the artists that I deal with are really very thoughtful and very careful about the art they make and what their platform is. This may have gone off.
And which is your main added value for being part of Wynwood Walls?
I don't know. I'm alive. I'm here every day. I haven't run out of energy yet. I'm really here on the ground most days. And I just think human energy, my little tiny bit of human energy.
Okay. And from when did you start being here?
I've been here the whole time. I
all the
was the
time,
first
from the
person
beginning,
here.
you said.
I was the first person.
Okay,
So that's been a little over 10 years.
okay.
Our current show is a 10-year retrospective of the Wynwood Walls artists.
Okay. And what is your opinion of the whole urban project? Do you think it is worth to be in here? It is worth to be in here, or would you prefer to be in
Worse?
another? Worth.
Worth.
Yeah.
Is it worth to be where?
To be here, in here, or it's like, what is your opinion of the whole urban project? Do you think it is worth to be in here, like to be in here and not
Certainly.
in another place, and why?
Well, I don't, I mean, for me, this is ground zero, so this is the best place. I'd like to be in every place. I'm old, I'm tired, I don't travel so much anymore. I'm very happy to be here. I have an expression I took from someone else. He said, the fastest speed is staying right here. And I think that's how I get the most work done. I'm looking for leverage. I do most of my good work from my chair back there, outside by the dumpster, alone, in quiet time. I fight for space and time. That's what I'm really doing. That's my fight. My fight is not with the world or anything. My fight is more internally with me and the people around me, and people that want to talk to me, to be nice about that. But I need time alone. I need time to process. I need time to think. I'm also an artist. I'm trying to make stuff. So I fight for space and time. If I get space and time, then I can be effective into the world. If I don't get that, I'm just another chaotic person that gets nothing done. That's no good. You might think you're doing a lot, but you're just running in place.
Mm. So here is like your studio, the place
This
where
is
you...
my studio. This is my
where you
headquarters.
feel-
I have a place in New York too. I go back and forth.
Okay. That's it. If you,
Cool.
if you want to make
Nice
some...
talking to you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you a lot.
You're good. Thank you.